Welcome. Schedule 1 is a game about drugs that, at least for me, has proven to be the most addictive thing in the world. More addictive than any drug that features in this game. Not that I would know. Being a speedrunner, playing the game just wasn't enough. I wanted to do a fun little challenge that could bring some more enjoyment out of the game, considering there is a limited amount of things that you can actually do at the moment. I wasn't sure exactly what you could speedrun, but then I thought it might be fun just to see how quickly you can win the maximum amount of money in the casino, which is $10,000. I think the amount of time that I did it in will really shock you. This video will be the story of my optimization of this category. So without further ado, I hope you enjoy. So we go straight in with attempt 1. For my first attempt, I basically just played the beginning as normal. Answered the phone, picked up the dead drops, witnessed the horror of my RV being absolutely obliterated. The problem I currently face is that the casino only opens after 4 PM, so I quickly realized the speedrun category may just be a waiting game and then a huge RNG fest at the end. Luckily I do find a workaround to this in future attempts, so you'll just have to wait and see what I come up with. In order to win $10,000, my strategy was to play Ride the Bus. I feel as though this is one of the easier games to win, however risking it all in the slots would actually be a bit faster. The maximum bet on Ride the Bus is $500, so I'll need at least $500 in order to win the maximum $10,000. I thought I'd go and buy a litter picker and go and do some good deeds for the community to earn my $500. Now that I've earned enough money, I could earn some more to give myself more attempts, or I could just fuck around for a few minutes. I chose the fuck around option. As I'm waiting for the casino to open, Karen actually just comes and lets me in an hour early. She must know that this is a serious business. But this actually gives me a great idea for a strategy I can use in the future. Round 1, round 2, round 3. Well, after almost doing this on my first try, it's time to pack it up and start attempt 2. I definitely did not exact my pure gamer anger on the casino workers. There's no proof, it's all allegation. Now attempt 2 is a big one. A milestone in the speedrun category, if you will. So for starters, I just do the usual. I attempt to pickpocket to earn money this time, but nobody actually has any cash on them, so my plans to be evil have failed. This time, I just pick up litter manually without the litter picker to earn my $500 just to save a bit of money. Then I make a huge discovery after only one actual attempt at this category. I'm wondering if there's like any way that I could trick the AI into like maybe, you know, I've got a good idea. Because Trent has a knife, so he'll chase after me because he's thinking he's gonna win this battle, which he probably will, but he's gonna chase after me, so maybe I can trick him into opening this door like it's like Skyrim. Oh my god, I'm a genius. Yes! Oh my god. This speedrun just got so much more interesting. Okay. Okay. 2's a good starting card. Oh my god, this is perfect. It's gotta be diamonds. It's gotta be diamonds. Well, that was the end of attempt 2. We managed to drop the theoretical time by quite a few minutes in this attempt. It's looking like the perfect route is forming, so let's see how many more attempts it takes. So for attempt 3, I actually forgot to skip the prologue, so this begins attempt 3.5. I treated this attempt like a bit of an experiment. We know that Trent will follow us to open the door, however he doesn't live very close to the casino at all. We need someone a bit closer so that we can get in as early as possible. This led to me just going around punching everyone, seeing who will fight back. And then this happened. What about the priest? He's a fighter. Oh shit! What the fuck? Yeah, I definitely didn't expect that, but the priest is a bit closer to the casino, so he's certainly an option. I think a bit more experimenting needs to be done to find the perfect candidate. As I didn't actually earn the $500, I opt to just play Ride the Bus to get up to $500 and then I do the maximum bet. This time I make it past round 1, but I get a 7, which is pretty rough for round 2, so we weren't really that close this time. We've learned a bit more on this attempt, but I think it's back to the drawing board for attempt 4. Attempt 4 originally was just not looking successful. I toyed with the idea of punching the police to get into the casino, but it's just so easy to get arrested. I felt as though there must be an easier way. I then just started hunting for glitches, trying to use the unstuck feature to get myself into the casino early. Didn't work. I then discovered something big, something I'd use for the remainder of my attempts. Everybody's favourite citizen of Highland Point, Greg, lives right behind the casino. I didn't actually know this at the time, so this was a massive discovery. The developer actually just released an update which gives purpose to this building, and Greg actually now lives over here. It's obviously not much of a difference, but it does take a little bit longer, and I thought I should just probably share that. Alright, back to the video. He's not one to go down easily, and will chase you down if you give him a little slap. This is perfect, and he'll undoubtedly be the best person I can use to get into the casino early. So, by attempt 4, I had figured out the ultimate strategy I would be using to get the big win as soon as possible. The strategy is as follows. First, you begin the game. I figured out later that you can actually ignore Uncle Nelson's phone call and go straight for the dead drops, which saves a bit of time. Sorry, Uncle Nelson. Then, take the $100 out the ATM, collect the cash from the dead drops, give Greg a little friendly slap, get into the casino, deal with unfinished business, then gamble and try to win big. To make up for the $25 deficit, I decided that I would gamble $25 on slots to get from $475 to $500 and then go all in on Ride the Bus. Now you saw how close I was in the first 2 attempts. Surely it won't take me that long to do this, right? Like only a few more attempts. Hate to say it, but this brings us to attempt number 40. Alright, so this is the final attempt. I got so sick of putting attempt, I just put the number 40 for the file name. And it took so many attempts that I didn't even customize my character anymore. I just went in with the default guy. This means I didn't get the extreme good luck buff from being bald, so that's some time saved for the next run. I missed the epic double jump over the metal fence, which lost me about 3 hours on this run, so there's a lot of time saved. And in my haste to punch Greg as quickly as possible, I accidentally started talking to him. I didn't want to give him the wrong idea. I did not want to talk to him. I just wanted to punch him. I beat up Greg in record time, hit the blackjack table, win an extra $30 to take me over to 500, and then we go in. No, I'm not going to include my reaction because it was really cringeworthy, but I was very happy to get this run. So 129.48 in the 60 FPS timer is 129.800. So just under a minute and a half, you can get $10,000 in Schedule 1. Now at the beginning of this challenge, I never would have thought it could have been that fast. With my freshly earned $10,000, I go and buy the bungalow, and I live a happy life. I really hope you enjoyed watching my progression through this new speedrun category that I invented. Please leave a comment if you have any other ideas for videos I could make, and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thank you so much.